You're now tuned in to the latest, the newest, hottest show on YouTube. I got a story to tell. Hosted by your boy, OG Sonny Blanco. Fire interviews, worldly topics, and much more. Stay tuned. OG Sonny Blanco. I got a story to tell. You heard?
Me, Wise, and Shot. I took that. Yo, listen, man, y'all niggas got open cases. Y'all niggas been on parole before. Fuck it, I'ma take it. This is my first felony. I took that. They went.
Good people. What's rocking, yo? Welcome. You already know what it is. OG Sonny Blanco. I got a story to tell you, heard? You know when it's scenery like this, you see the pen on the left side like this right here, a nigga left-handed and all of that. You already know what it is. We on the JOB, the Justice Safer Born, you heard? I'd rather do 9 to 5 than 25 any day of the week. Let me repeat that. I'd rather do a 9 to 5 than 25 any day of the week. But yo, we had a good weekend, right? We had a good little live joint. The joint Prince and Michael Jackson. That joint popped a little bit, you know what I mean? We had a good weekend, right? But I was watching something last week. I think it was like Thursday or Friday, right? Shout out to the G Fuquan. Shout it out. We was watching Son Joint, right? And he hit home with something, B. He hit home with something that made me start thinking about, again, the differences between today, whoever in the streets and playing in the streets today, and whoever was in the streets and playing in the streets in my era and before my era. You understand what I'm saying? If you saw the little clip, like right before this, you saw Fruit was like he told his homies, World and all of them, yo, listen, y'all niggas already got felonies. You understand me? This gonna be, all I got is juvie joints, right? This gonna be my first adult, my first little felony. I'ma take that. I'ma ride with that for you, right? Y'all go home. Listen, if you're P.N.C, your partner in crime and all of that, right? If you're Cody, right? If you're crimey, right? If you're best man, right? Whatever you want to call them. Whatever you call that dude or that circle that you in, you understand me? That you playing out here in these streets with. If your peoples ain't talking like that, they ain't your Codys. If your peoples ain't talking like that, they ain't your crimey. If your people ain't talking like that, they definitely not your P.N.C. That's a whole fact. You see, that's the era I'm from. I caught my first little juvie joint like that. A whole fact. Like, nah, listen, son, I got that. Word. Don't worry about nothing. I got that. Y'all niggas just came home and shit. You know what I mean? I got that. Don't worry about nothing. So, yo, listen, man. If your P.N.C ain't keeping an official like that, because your P.N.C, the dude that you running with and you getting money with, you're all supposed to have each other's best intentions at heart. You supposed to want for that nigga like you want for yourself. You supposed to care for that nigga like you care for yourself. You understand me? This ain't no associate. This ain't no homie. This your P.N.C. This who you doing them jokes with. You understand me? This who you running down on the big boys with, who holding all the work and all of that. You understand me? This who you, when you run down on son cause he holding that bag, this who you doing that with. If you ain't doing it dolo, you doing it with your P.N.Cs, your partners in crime. Listen, if your team ain't talking that talk like Fruit was talking earlier, if your team ain't talking that talk like the G's that come from my era, you understand me? It ain't even worth it. First of all, let's get it right. It ain't worth it off top anyway. The streets is dead, man. That's a whole fact. Better get you a 9 to 5 before you do 25. You heard? The streets is dead. That's a whole fact. We already talked about this. The work don't come back the same. No freaky. When you put that thing in the microwave or on the stove top or whatever, it don't jump back the same. The work ain't the work no more, right? The numbers are astronomical, right? You paying 35, damn near 40 for the shit I paid 17 for back in my day. 20 max. We already talked about it. If you cop more than one, you was copping 2 or 3, Poppy go toss you a little something. Just make sure you had that his money first. right? Make sure you got his money first, right? We already talked about that. The game ain't the same no more. Any of y'all doing the scamming ain't new. And that Facebook shit and that Instagram shit about your Cash App, niggas ain't falling for that shit no more. The streets is dead, man. Streets is dead. That's a fact, right? Go get you a 9 to 5. You know what I mean? Start a little business, a little entrepreneurship and all of that good stuff, right? Because the streets is dead. But we ain't condoning nothing. We just being realistic. But for those of y'all that's gonna be out there, for those of y'all that's gonna be hard-headed, for those of y'all that's gotta experience it for yourself, because that's a fact. There's no better training than OJT. On the job training. I could tell you about the streets all day. I could tell you the pros and the cons all day. I could tell you don't jump out there all day. You gotta experience that yourself. I was once one of them dudes that had to experience it myself. My oldest son is one of them dudes that got to experience it himself, no matter what I tell him, no matter how I try to raise him and all of that, right? So if you out there and your partner in crime, y'all do a little jokes or whatever, y'all get locked up, y'all in the bullpen or in the precinct or whatever, and son, your man is like, yo, listen, son, didn't you just come home from doing 2? Yo, you get bagged again, son. It's a wrap for you, B. You looking at about 6 joints, you know what I mean? And son, you a habitual offender. Your points is up. Like, your shit is crazy. Your son, you know I ain't never caught no bid. This is my first charge, nigga. What I'm looking at, probation or something. If I do get a bid, I'm catching a skid bid. What, 18 months or something? I could do that on my hood. No freaky, like, I got that. And niggas, yo, put that on me, B. Matter of fact, y'all don't say nothing. Y'all ain't do shit. Listen, I got that. I'm taking the weight for all of that. When I jump back out and I'm on them streets, my shit better be right. Have that bag waiting on me. I need them visits. I need them phone calls. I need them flicks. Send them chicks up. Come check a nigga and all of that good shit, right? Bring that ooh-wee. You know what I mean? Let me get right. You know what I mean? Other than that, when I jump out, you know what I mean? I need that. I need whatever's popping and whatever's hot. I need that, right? I need that bag. You know what I mean? I need that. You understand me? And word. Niggas was, believe it or not, youngins, niggas actually played like that. Huh? We did a little 18 months, little year, you know what I mean, little year on the island or something, you know what I mean, or a little 18 months or something, you know what I mean, went up north, or if you down south, you caught a bid in one of the little joints, prison joints, you did a Fed bid, whatever, you down for about 3-4 years, maybe 2 years or whatever, right? But as soon as you pop back out, please believe, the bag is right. 50, 100 stacks, 200 stacks, 300 is right. Brand new whips and all of that. You saw him paid it full. What A statement Rich came home? Rich was like, yo, let me see that. Let me check that out right there. Ooh, I like this. I get the BMW. Shit's crazy. I like this. Ace was like, word? You like that, nigga? Toss on the keys and all of that. That's you right there. You heard? That wasn't no movie shit. That was that era. I'm pretty sure when Unique came home, shout out to OG, you know what I mean? Unique Mecca Audio, shout it out, word. Club 2000 and all of that, shout it out, word. I'm sure when Unique came home, somebody had that bag waiting on son. I know when Lou came home, somebody had that bag waiting on son. You see, if you a reputable one and you did what you were supposed to do and you played these streets how it was supposed to be played, you kept the protocol, you kept the integrity. You understand me? You carried yourself accordingly. You know what I mean? Didn't get caught up in no funny shit and, you know what I mean? No crazy shit, right? Yeah, you go reap them rewards. At least in my era, you did. So if you ain't playing like that no more, it ain't no sense in doing it. 9 to 5 is better than 25. The money ain't gonna be the same. That's a fact, son. I miss the guap. I was getting, but I love my freedom. I love not looking over my shoulder. I love not dodging bullets or worried about niggas running down on me or my man lining me up or whatever, right? I don't miss none of that. Pros and cons. An honest life, the pros in the honest life or a legal life, the pros outweigh street life by 20,000, 40,000 pounds or some shit. That shit is up here. That shit is like this, B. Word. It don't add up. But again, if your PNCs weren't talking that talk, you ain't had no true PNCs. Fuquan like to use a statement, loyal to a fault, right? I was at one of my jobs, right? I was on that joker for like 5 years, right? But then they moved on, and it wasn't no more shit in the Southeast region. You had to go out out Midwest, and I wasn't going out Midwest. Like I done my traveling with other companies. Like I'm tired of that, right? I want to be settled, right? And my son, when I got asked him to give me a reference letter for the next job and all that, right? With my resume and all that. In my reference letter, he talked all that good shit. Sonny's a hell of an operator. Sonny's a go-getter. He'll make it happen. But Sonny is loyal to a fault. He said I was loyal to a fault because I had other companies that was like, yo, I like your style. You need to. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna stick right here. They doing all right. Another company, yo, I like. You need to come, yo, Sonny. Yeah, they be in the meetings like, yo, Sonny's a great worker. They be trying to steal. I'm loyal to a fault. And then when that company bounced, they ain't take Sonny with them. They ain't give me the other little options that was running around in town. They ain't throw none of that at me. Some put in my reference letter, he's loyal to a fault. So I feel no freaky. I feel fruit when he be screaming that loyal to a fault. The streets, on a job, who you are is who you are. So if you loyal to a fault in the streets, you loyal to a fault in the world. You understand me? Loyal to a fault. Matter of fact, speaking of that, I need one of them shirts. You know what I mean? Hit me up with the ticket in the DM. You already know. Hit me up with the ticket, fruit. I need one of them shirts. It's medium. Yeah. Medium. I ain't brolic like you and Saquon and them. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm cut up like a bad bag of dope. You heard? Let me take my shit off. No freaky. I'm cut up like a bad bag of dope. But yeah, I need a medium, B. You know what I mean? A little small or something. You know what I mean? Depending on the quality of the shirts. You know what I mean? Whether it's gonna shrink up or not. We do the medium because it's gonna shrink up. It's gonna be the small if it's good quality, which I believe you a good quality dude. Your character is immaculate. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give you that. I need that medium, that small, B. Word, loyal to a fault. But that's a fact. Youngins, listen to that, man. Listen to that, man. If y'all get jammed up and one of the niggas who ain't got no charges, none of that, he ain't talking that talk like I was talking, or like Fruit was talking, or like any nigga from my era was talking, if he was a real one, they ain't your P.N.C. And better than that, if your P.N.C. ain't telling you when you fucking up, they ain't your P.N.C. He just a yes man. I don't need a P.N.C. or a friend that's just a yes man. I can't call you my man if I can't learn nothing from you, right? Right. Can't call you my man if I can't learn nothing from you. Just an associate. Anybody I deal with, I could learn something from. You heard? So just keep that in mind, man. Just keep that in mind, man. If your P.N.C. ain't talking that talk, yo, listen, son, you just came home from doing 3B. You just had a newborn baby, son. Nigga, I'm out here. Nigga, I ain't got no kids and no nothing. Then they ain't gonna hit me in the head all type of ways. No freaky. Nigga, this is my first charge. I ain't never been in trouble, yo. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna get probation or something like that. Nigga, something. Niggas gonna give me the ROR if they still doing all that. Released on your own recognizance and all that shit. If they still PR bonds and all that good shit. If they do give me a bond, that shit gonna be light, nigga. It ain't nothing. Or if they do me time, nigga, I'm gonna do less than a year. Nigga, it ain't nothing. Nigga, I got that, B. If your mans ain't talking like that and you out here playing in these streets, they ain't your mans. Shout out Tickle Tickle. We gon' leave that, you know what I mean, the name, you know what I mean, on the low, but shout out Tickle Tickle. Word, Tickle Tickle did that for my peoples, for money. Word, son, did that for money. You took a whole Fed bid for my little cousin. You understand me? Those when you got real P.N.Cs, real partner in crimes and all that good shit. But yo, shout it out. OG Sonny Blanco, you understand me? I got a story to tell. You understand me? Salute. Unique Mecca Audio, shout it out. Fuquan, shout it out. The Ghost. The GOAT, my fault. The nigga's a ghost and a goat. The GOAT, St. Laz. Word, shout it out. Word, you already know. Wax AP, El Compa, Smitty Brim, Black to the P, my G. Thank you for all your hard work and all your help, my G. Word, Wax Dog, shout it out. Word, listen. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Touch up the little notification bell up in the corner, put the joint on all, so when your boy pop out, whether I'm at the crib, whether I'm in the streets, whether I'm at work, wherever, I may pop out anytime. You understand? I'm trying to get back in the matrix. The numbers is going up, I'm putting that work in. You heard me? So put the joint on all. When your boy pop out with your boy. Hit subscribe, you understand me? Smash the like, you understand me? Tell a friend to tell a friend. OG Sonny Block, I got a story to tell, you heard? And yo, we trying to keep that live situation going. We trying to do a live every Sunday, yo. So jump out with your boy. You heard? Easy.
You're now tuned in to the latest, the newest, hottest show on YouTube. I got a story to tell. Hosted by your boy, OG Sonny Blocko. Fire interviews, worldly topics, and much more. Stay tuned, OG Sonny Blocko. I got a story to tell. You heard?